In Matthew 25, there's the parable of the talents. This parable explains the importance of stewardship, spiritual maturity, but also the personal responsibility of growing in given abilities. And we all have the physical ability to be able to move in certain ways, although these abilities are not all the same depending on structural abnormalities or restrictions that one may have. In 1907, Gray Cook, who's a physical therapist, and Lee Burton, who is an athletic trainer, designed a set of different screens to be able to assess various different movement patterns that are position specific. The 7 screens are ranked from 0 to 3 with an overall top score of 21. There are also 3 clear tests that are pass or fail depending on if there's any pain. These screens are used predominantly with athletes of varying sports, but the general public can utilize these movements as well. There are many videos that go over the specifics of the tests, but hopefully these demonstrations encourage you to think about the ways you move now and how you can increase the health of your joints, muscles, and movement coordination. So, how well can you get into these positions? As you can see, some of these I'm pretty restricted on, and it's hard for me to get into those positions comfortably, and I can definitely feel the tightness or the restrictions that I have at a particular joint. Each of these positions require strength, mobility, and balance and associated joints. At every joint, there's a unique range of motion available to it. Therefore, it is important to attempt to take your joints through the full range of motion accessible to it. Also, every muscle around these joints should be targeted appropriately to create balance in your body. Muscle balance is what these screens ultimately expose. So understanding your restrictions or your limitations, or that you don't have enough strength within a muscle or overall within your body, the thing is, a lot of people have an understanding of that and they don't necessarily need a screen to be able to tell them. But the big question then is, what do? I want to go to the gym, but where do I start when it comes to exercising? I think with everything in life, you always want to start with the basics. So for training, you should start off with learning how to squat properly. Also, you should learn probably how to hinge properly and how to stabilize your core when you're doing these movements. The other is you want to learn some pull movements so that you are able to keep a balanced muscle. Also, you should learn how to push so that you're opposing the pull, so there is a balance between those dynamics. Also, you should learn how to walk properly. A lot of people think this is easy, but there is a method to it. Also, you should learn how to run properly if you have that ability. Also, you should probably learn how to do a lunge. There's different variations that you can do, whether that be the reverse lunge, the forward lunge, or side to side. These are important movement patterns to be able to learn. And also, you want to make sure that you are capitalizing or strengthening your core. Your core is not necessarily what we think of as abdominal crunches and things like that, but it's about the full body and its ability to be able to resistance as it is under pressure. I call these the accessories. So we have to make sure that we're getting our external and internal rotation at the hip in order to have stability at the hip. Also at the shoulder joint, we want to make sure to have internal as well as external rotation so that we're keeping that balance as well. Yeah, so basically you just want to target everything. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope this video allowed you to be able to think about the ways in which you move and how you can go ahead and improve those movements. Something I like to say is movement is medicine, but movement with a specific purpose allows us to get a specific outcome. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.